Don't have an intro for this beer. It's just a beer that says harvest, and we're gonna drink it, and it's low ABV, so come on for the ride. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Mate Brewski, from the Brewski Review. And today the beer that I have for you guys is from the 555 Brewing Co. out in Picton, Ontario. We have their Harvest Alt Beer. Alt Beer. Haven't had one of those in a while. This is coming in at 4.1% alcohol by volume, 24 IBUs. So let's crack it open, see what we got. Don't really know too much about this particular brew, but I picked this up when I went on my Prince Edward County Drive road trip, day trip thing with a bunch of friends. You can check that out right around here. And yeah, good times all around. Great Lakes Pop style can and glass, because I was reviewing the Devil's Pale Ale earlier, and now I'm on this Harvest Alt Beer. Still, my glass seems dirty, but it's not. Trust me, I wash glasses. Looking at the beer, nice dark red or a deep amber color, fairly clear as day. I don't know why this glass looks dirty, but it do. And a very pretty looking beer indeed. Light tan head on top, nothing too crazy. Let's dive in on the nose. Ooh. Toast, a little roast going on too. Bready, like dried breadcrumbs or croutons minus all the spice. Yeah, toasted bread, dark bread, more like a pumpernickel. Nutty, dark earth, but roasty. Ooh, caramels and toffees. Butterscotch, biscuit, brown bread come through quite well when you give it a swirl. Let's give it another swirl. A lot of aromas just flew out of there. Plums. Not plums. Scratch that. Dates, a little figgy. Damn, that is that's a hell of an aroma off this beer. Just give it a drink, eh? Meh. Underwhelming. Seems to be the go-to for the 555 Brewing. At least as well as all the other ones. Underwhelming. But a lingering flavor of toastiness, light roastiness, and some breads. But we gotta go back to it. Get deep into this brewski. See what the brewski thinks. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Alright, to start, right when it hits your palate, not much. Give it a second. You get some darker fruit notes, caramels, toffees, a little bit of earthiness going on. Then another space of nothingness on the back end, but then a lingering flavor of toasted bread and roasted barley, funny enough. I don't think there's roast barley in here, but there is a nice roastiness to the lingering finish of this beer. The beginning and end, where you would expect the most amount of flavor, or some good contributing flavors in there, are kind of not there. A little bit more like a TV static nothingness, but the middle has a very nice plethora of flavors, and the lingering flavors on here are quite enjoyable. But where's the beginning? Where's the end? Most of this flavor in here on this beer is coming from the lingering portion of the sip. I don't get much in the beginning, don't get much in the middle. it's not until it's not until you swallow the sip that you're getting a good amount of flavor intensity, which is a very weird attribute to have. One that I've never come across before. That is interesting. Quite interesting indeed. Let's see what the can has to say. 555 Brewing Co., Picton, Prince Edward County, Ontario. Harvest. 4.1% ABV, 24 IBUs, Alta beer. Store cool, drink cold. The malts that are used are Munich Pale, Chocolate, Special B, and Acidulated. And the hops are Hallertau, Middle Fruit, and Whole Cone Cluster. The yeast is K97. Don't know what that is off the top of my head. And final gravity is 3 degrees Plato. That's all you get. No date code, no nothing. That's it. A sticker, which is totally fine. And actually some nice information on here. ABV, IBU, detailed list of malts, hops, yeast, and final gravity. Hey, you know what? For as little real estate as there is, they did a damn good job on that side. Moving over to the website, 555 Brewing Co., Picton. There's really not much of a beer section, to be completely honest, which kind of sucks. It's just the beers that they have on tap. And you do, still have the Harvest on sale right now. That's it. Not much to tell you about it. I don't even think I can tell you pricing of this beer later, because all they sell in their shop are clothes. Yeah. Moving on to Untappd. Harvest Ale. It's been given a 3.57 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of 25 ratings. This is wet hopped with Cascade, or at least that's what it says on Untappd. That's the most information I ever got. Cascade from Pleasant Valley Hop Farm. Harvest ales usually, and from my understanding of what I've seen, are wet hopped. What wet hopping means is that they take a bunch of hops, pour a bunch of water over them, and then throw them in the beer. That is total bullshit, by the way, if you don't know. Wet hop means they're using whole cone fresh hops from that particular harvest, because hops are harvested in the between, I want to say, late summer, very early fall. All the hops are collected and made into the next year's, or that year's batches of, pellets, cones, what have you. So, things to note indeed. A pretty cool beers can be brought out in that harvest period. This one, though, is missing a lot of fun and excitement. It's not a bad beer. It's just, it's not a bad beer in terms of flavor. It's just a bad beer in terms of intensity. The flavors are so muted and so non-existent, or just very, very subtle. You want more of them. You want the taste a little bigger. And I'm not getting it from this particular brew. I don't have pricing for you. Don't have much else to say about it. Let's just finish this. Cheers on the final sip, guys. Let's get ready to ratings and wrap this thing up. .555 Harvest Ale. Alta beer. We need more flavor. Need more flavor intensity on this beer and on your lineup. The ones that I've had, they have good flavor. It's just not coming out as well as it should, in my opinion. And I'm kind of bummed out about that, because they're solid beers. Very nice, refreshing, good body to it, nice effervescence. But where's the nice flavor we're all looking for as beer drinkers? It's lacking, in my opinion. But hey, with time, hopefully they do get better. Overall, Harvest Ale by 555 Brewing gets a solid 6.4 out of 10 for me. Just bump up that flavor, go up way more. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, it would greatly appreciate it as well. Now with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. Wet hop, dry hop, there's a difference. Go search it up and know there's no liquid involved unless it's the beer. Cheers.